Hello. I apologize for running a little late. Computer decided to have an update, and the update decided to not work. But then I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working. And I had to revert an update. Now we're here! So... yeah, that's just... that is just how it is. We've got some interesting stuff that might happen, depending on if we can even do the things for it. I have no idea. I actually have zero idea if I'll be able to. Let's just say something happened at Pearls last night, and none of us were able to be around for it. So, you freed it. No, that's awkward. So, I've been told some OC things as to what might happen with this roleplay that's being pushed, but I can only react to the IC things. The IC thing is that, as far as we're aware, May was attacked. At least it was put in the manager's office that May was attacked by lifers. We then got a thing from her saying that well, it's not a thing, it's more like we got informed that account has been seen as typing for the past hour. So, kinda what has to happen now is we have to somehow figure out, by going to Pearls, figure out what's going on, talk to, law enforcement and various other things, do our own kind of investigation without doing investigation because we're not law enforcement and we believe in law enforcement. So this is going to be quite interesting how I'm going to manage this in a span of an hour and a half.
Oh, yes, super. I'm really excited.
I know what I was doing. First of all,
Please know that I really appreciate your confidence.
7191.
It's a big deal. I understand, absolutely.
What number? Yeah, 10,000. 10,000. I have
Good to see you.
no idea. I have literally no idea. Account's been seen as typing. Okay, I'm gonna first respond to that by saying, May? Did you fall asleep?
Hey, Shelly.
There's some Discord roleplay that has to happen, unfortunately.
I was just thinking about
May, did you fall asleep?
No, I ain't none yet. But you know who I'm
May?
looking for?
Are you okay? He says concernedly. Oh, Marcus is around. We're gonna contact Marcus. Let's see if Marcus knows anything. Because I wouldn't know. Let's see if he answers. Hello?
Hi.
It's Joey.
Hey, what's up?
Just wondering, when you, got to Pearls, did you notice anything, like, suspicious at all? Because, I'm gonna be honest, we haven't heard from May in a little bit, and, just wanted to ask if you saw anything out of the ordinary at Pearls. Or did you see her yesterday?
No, I didn't see her yesterday.
Did you see anything
There's a car parked out. I didn't look to see if there was a fisherman or anything, but there's definitely a car here.
Okay, what does the car look like by chance?
Let me check.
By the way, I'm driving, so I'm just saying you're kind of going through my speakerphone.
Okay.
For safety.
Yeah. So it's black.
Okay. What
Black
kind of car is it?
They don't make them like they used to.
It's like a little two-door coupe.
Oh, okay. As far as I'm aware, she doesn't drive one of those.
It's got like a carbon fiber hood.
Okay. I'm probably gonna come by there, look around. Cause let's just say let's just say we were talking.
Oh, hey. Sorry.
Let's just say we were talking and then, out of nowhere, we just had it say she was typing in her email chains for like ages, and it still says she's typing.
Since like yesterday?
And we were also informed that, there may have been attacked at Pearls yesterday by some lifers, so...
Holy cow.
So that's why I'm like... But she's not there. She's not like...
I don't see her.
Oh,
And somebody did
Okay.
walk up and get in the car, so...
okay.
Yeah, I don't think that was Maze.
I'm on my way. I'm gonna take a look around. If I don't see anything, I'm probably gonna contact officers and see if they know anything relating to this. Because, well, yeah, like, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I have to explain myself in this situation.
Yeah, was she working yesterday, or did this happen today?
According to our logs, she was working yesterday. I believe it was just after, let me check actually. She clocked in after you clocked out, like not long after you clocked out. But the thing is, as far as the system's aware, she's still clocked in. You see the issue?
So, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
something
the
might have happened, or
concern
maybe...
is, I wonder if she was taken. I don't know. I am not an officer, and you know how I feel about officers. I trust them to do their job, so I'm going to ask them if they've heard anything, probably. But, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm here, by the way, so I'm gonna hang
okay.
up the phone.
Yeah, all the doors were locked, by the way. But yeah, I'll see you in a second.
Are? Okay. I'm gonna end this phone call, and I'll just walk inside and take a look around. And I'd probably call cops here because, as one would say, this is kind of sus. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Suspicious just sounds better. Hey, bye. I know I didn't. I know, so rude. I didn't even let you. I didn't even let you say bye.
It's okay.
I mean, I was
Can I
literally
save your
outside.
number?
Sure. I mean, I don't mind.
Okay. What's your last name?
Cooper.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not the first, and I probably won't be the last. Yet none of us are
Wait.
related.
Oh, okay.
You'd be surprised how many Joeys there are, too.
I noticed there are a lot of Marcos.
Many. There's a lot of Joeys.
Oh yeah.
You didn't care to mention the just very blatant fridge that was just sitting here,
It's been there for like
As-
3 days.
especially with how often I mention things about fridges.
I figured it was Sanders, so I didn't mention it. You know, since he's been the only one to bring in a refrigerator.
Yes, and I call him out every single time about it.
Oh yeah, but or wait, all the doors lock after storm, don't they? Like automatically.
I do believe there's a group of individuals that walk around and lock all the doors to all the businesses
Oh, I
for
just
security
figured
reasons.
The wind, or like maybe
No,
it
the wind.
was an
The wind. I
automated
mean, the
thing.
wind is strong, but it's not that strong.
Okay.
We have all the businesses have really great security. It comes with the package
Okay.
of being a BBB business.
So yeah, I don't know if they would have been like locked all day yesterday
That's
because I never came in.
the worst part is we've had so many things that it's hard to usually tell when things have been taken.
Yeah, true.
I really hope an officer actually answers the phone. I really don't want to text this. It's very difficult to text this situation. Because, yeah, that's... It's all I've been informed of. I don't even know if I was technically supposed to say anything to you, but you were here and I, either I could look myself or I could ask you to look and see if you see anything.
Yeah.
It's convenience.
Yeah, there wasn't.
And
there
I
wasn't
doubt you're
anything-
gonna throw everything around on social media and all that.
Nah. But yeah, nothing suspicious. But I guess I haven't checked any.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see if it looks like there's anything, like, missing at all from the looks of it.
At least there's money in here, and I don't know why it's in here.
All I know is it's been a week, and then this does not help. Okay, let's call. Not sure how they're gonna feel about me calling 911 instead of, the alternative. Please answer the phone. Please answer the phone. The problem is, during this time, it's hard as hell to get in contact with anyone. The other thing is, I actually have no way of actually knowing. Like, I have literally no way. I must say, this is the one disadvantage of, waking up around the time I'm awake.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like
It's
there's
very
anything missing.
hard to get in contact with anyone.
Yeah, true. Like I said, there was somebody who got. Did I tell you about the guys who got shot and robbed on the pier?
No?
Yeah, a couple
Pops did
people.
Dan answer. That's...
Couple people were fishing over on the pier, and I heard gunshots.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go. Well, I didn't go check it out initially. I just came inside.
Okay.
But then I saw some masked dude run over and shoot out the tires on a car.
Oh.
And they drove off on a bike. So I went and checked it out, and there were 2 people just down, bleeding out on the pier. Tried calling an ambulance, nobody came. Tried, and usually cops come when shots are fired, and there were a bunch of shots fired. Nobody ever showed up.
I would say it's the first time, but I doubt it's the first time, honestly. The amount of things I've seen, heard, in various other senses while just being here, it's a pretty long list.
Yeah.
There's a point where it's kind of become this just a thing, where if something happens at the pier, it's kind of like, oh, again.
Yeah, the pier
As
is
unfortunate
actually,
as that is to say.
yeah, a lot more dangerous than I would have expected.
Yeah. I gotta see how I'm gonna get in contact with... I mean, I could also call the hospital. I could. Like I said, the hard part is getting in contact with anyone. It's very hard to get in contact with people. You're one of the few people I can get in contact with around this.
Damn.
Oh, me and Sanders basically work 2 different shifts. Like, it's basically he's the manager for one part of the day. I'm manager for, well, this part, I guess, of the day. So. I don't even know what to say to the PD. One of my employees... so, here's the other issue, right? All I was... I have no idea whether or not... Never mind, apparently I'm wrong. She might have been automatically clocked out. Because it says 22 hours. So something definitely had to have happened. Because, I mean, she does some pretty long shifts, but not 22 hours.
Yeah, that would be rough. Very rough.
People do some pretty long shifts, but yeah, 22 hours, that's almost a whole day. Like, actually, one of my employees...
Yeah, I wonder if she just had a really bad headache and had to go home,
Like I said, I was informed some kind of attack happened here. The problem is, the amount of times that Sanders will put in, like, OC and IC messages in manager office is like, I can never tell whether or not it's in character that he's saying it or out of character. But then in the trial management and literally DM'd freaking May, being like, yes or no, is this thing you put in trial management related to this thing that Sanders said? And all I got was a yes. The rest you've had to find out in character. And I'm like, that's all I wanted to know. Just so I know what kind of information I can, like, literally work with. Picked up by... You better not be, you know, leaking our recipes of non-calamari.
No. No, I'm not leaking any recipes.
Not even our seagull recipes. Just kidding, we're not. No, I can't do that one. I can't take that one seriously. Saying that one.
Yeah, that one.
At least
we
the
don't wanna
calamari
get-
one's funny.
Yeah.
The
We don't wanna
seagull
get in
one's
trouble.
just. Yeah, the seagull one just would get us in trouble. The calamari one, it's just a subtle lie.
Yeah, you know, they're like long calamari or short calamari.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say to this. Like, what do I say to law enforcement? Just, so far all I've said is one of my employees was attacked yesterday. I'm not sure if they were picked up or law enforcement or ambulance or like, what, like, because technically it's something that, if it's something that already happened.
Yeah, I mean,
This is one of those awkward situations of, like, am I just asking for a status on if they know anything?
pretty much, yeah.
Wondering if someone could come down to Colonel's if they. I mean, we'll see. No, the worst part is 2 days ago, which is like, it's slightly over 22 hours ago. She wanted to talk to me, but I just happened to be asleep. So it's now this, like,
Yeah. I'm sure everything's okay.
See, you say that, but you don't know me as well as I do.
What does that mean?
When things are okay, they're really not okay. It's, you know when people say they're fine, but they're really not?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those cases.
Okay. Well, we just gotta hope that the law enforcement does their due diligence, you know?
The thing is, I asked them to come down here to talk. Just, honestly, hope. I hope. I have no idea if they're actually gonna come down here.
I don't know. They're usually pretty busy, so.
Well, you say that, but I was only beat up by someone when I got out of my car one day. Remember, I mentioned this to you one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them responded to that. So, what the heck?
Oh, what was that?
What? Hello? I heard someone yell.
Yeah, somebody just yelled over the megaphone.
What the frick? Not gonna lie, I kinda heard you guys yell. That was very loud. I'm so confused. Yeah, it was very loud. Yeah, they're fine.
Good fishing.
Yeah, so this is one of those situations where it's like, what do I do? What do we do?
I'm sure they're fine.
Oh, in their case, they are probably fine, actually. I'm looking around, gonna see if I can find anything. Oh, that's a lot of money that needs to be deposited. And you said there was money put in here somewhere?
Yeah, there's like money in the drink bar.
The money's gonna get wet.
It's very cold, which I think that's okay, right?
No, usually that's not what they mean when they mean cold hard cash.
Oh. Huh.
What the? Oh, and it's You know what? We're gonna treat it as company money because you put it in the company storage. Guess what? It gets treated as company money.
Okay. Okay. Hey, so I found this thing.
What?
It's loud.
What?
Hello, Bozo.
Hey, you should go. You should reach up the ceiling. I think I see something.
What's up there?
No, you should like try to reach with both your hands. See if you can reach up there.
Hello, Bozo.
What? That ain't. There's. Okay, I'm just gonna quote exactly what I was just told. So, you know how I just contacted 911, being like, one of my employees was attacked yesterday and wasn't sure whether they were picked up by law enforcement or ambulance. I was wondering if someone could come down to Pearls if they knew anything. You know what I just got told? Kinda pisses me off.
What's that?
I find it funny, actually. They said, please refrain from using 911 for non-emergencies and utilize 311 instead. In regards to your inquiry, we're not at liberty to disclose such information, and you would have to reach out to the hospital. Unless you're an emergency contact, the information must be surrendered by the individual and cannot be retrieved from either the hospital, emergency services, or law enforcement. Thanks for your understanding. But... I'm not on the clock, so I can say this. If they were taken, then what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's tough, because...
Do they just expect me to sit here and do nothing? Just sit on my knees?
Pretty much.
Just sit on my hands and knees and just be like, okay, well. Anyway. You know what? I might drive to, because I know people at Safer, so I might see if there's someone over at Safer and see if they picked up me yesterday. They might answer, they might not, who knows. Technically, they're not at liberty to say anything. And it's true, technically I am not an emergency contact, as far as I'm aware, at least. I don't know if people ever put me on their emergency contacts, so I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, true.
To be honest, I also don't have emergency contacts, so...
No, I don't have those either.
Technically, if anything were to happen to me, no one would legally be allowed to know. So, I might drive around and figure out... I'm not gonna investigate because, that would just be dumb. I didn't see anything in there. So I'm probably gonna head to the fire station, see if they know anything. Probably gonna head to the hospital, see if they know anything. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Who knows? If there's a lawyer around, maybe I might be able to find out the intricacies or whatever the word is. of whether or not I am actually allowed to know this information. There is technically a public defender around. So I could technically ask. So, I hate to leave you, but, as you can tell, this. Gotta figure out this.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
By the way,
sure,
how are we looking on drinks out of curiosity? Because, I remember you saying something about how we keep running out of stuff. Which, I'm gonna be honest, happens quite often. There's not really much we can do about it.
Well, we've got 2 days till the soda expires.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else I think is pretty okay. We could use more spring water.
Okay. I'll try to remember that. But you know, I'm gonna go do those things. I'm not gonna call them investigative things. But you know, hopefully I find something out. Hopefully she's fine. But we'll see.
Alright, sounds good. I'll be here.
I don't doubt that.
See ya.
Cool. We basically got told by law enforcement that they can't say anything. Which, in all fairness, it's true. They can't. I'm like, I would have been surprised if they actually told me anything. Like, if they actually said stuff, I would have been like, oh, why'd you tell me this? It's essentially like I RP test people to be like, I can ask for information. That's on them whether they give me the information or not. Do I wish that they actually, you know, told me? Oh yeah, that would've been great. But it just means I'm gonna have to it just means I'm gonna have to figure out a way of dealing with this also. I know OC somewhat what happened. Not really though. I don't actually know OC. I know about 2 things. But it's not enough to do anything. Like it's not it's basically nothing. It's like nothing useful. I was literally told yes. A certain thing was said because of something else I was already told. So it was just like, all I got was confirmation on things I already know. And I was like, oh. Okay. Feeling. Thanks for your but no. The thing is, there's no way Joey could respond to that. Because he wants to respect the fact that they said don't, you know, like, don't use 911 except for emergencies. It's like, okay. It's true, I could have said it in a 311. Nice club, Lo. Actually, you know what? We'll go to the hospital first. Because if she's at the hospital, then okay. If she's not, then, well, she's not. Why do you even touch her car? Calm down. The thing is, there's no way of me checking. Okay, we're being nosy. What a bin. May. A bloody pair of gloves. Eyebrow raise? Okay. I don't doubt that that's where she was. Joey wouldn't remember where she lives, so he wouldn't be able to check that. Hey! Hey. I don't remember this hospital. That's the other thing. So I have to rely. That's an office. I have to rely completely. Rooms and offices. Okay, wait a minute. There's no way I can be up here. What's this room? I think this is a therapy rooms. Those are offices? I'll literally have no idea Nope. Oh, why white text? Oh. I'm gonna check if she wants to get on, so I can be like, I'm just asking to be like, out of curiosity. Joey, Joey doing something a little, how do you put it? A little less than, like, technically, you're not supposed to just go through people's, yeah, technically... Oh my god, stop walking like this. You freaking weirdo. Oh, it's that one. Um. Phone. At contact. I don't remember if I'm allowed up here. There's only one May that I know of, so. But I have no way of confirming. Like, I have no way of actually knowing if this is hers. I should log in after Storm. Damn it. How long after Storm? Because, unfortunately, I have a well, I say unfortunately, that's rude. I have a family thing I have to go to, like, 2 hours after Storm, so... 3 to 4 to 5. How long after storm? Because I have a family dinner. Okay, we're gonna call him. Marcus, answer the phone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hopefully I'm not interrupting you serving someone.
Nope, haven't had anybody yet.
So, not gonna lie, I kinda came to the hospital, and I may have went upstairs to see if I could find where she was, if she was here. She is in a hospital bed. To my knowledge, it seems she's unconscious. I could read her charts, but I'm not going to, because I actually understand what the charts mean. Well, let's just say I found her. She's at the hospital. But she's not. Oh, she's not awake.
Okay, but she's not, like, dead.
I don't know. I didn't really look at the charts.
Oh, okay.
I could try to glimpse at, like, like machine to see if it says she has, like, a heartbeat and all that.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there wouldn't be anything you could do if she were.
No.
I guess.
Yeah, but
guess
remember,
it's not
I used to work as a nurse, so I understand the machines and all that. So I at least understand what it all means.
Yeah, I guess, well, at least you found her, you know? So now we know where she is.
Here, give me a second while I try to see if I can understand what these machines mean.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna tap something. Let me put you on. There we go. Let me see if I can. You're somewhat on speaker. You're in my earbuds, so.
Okay.
You know, last thing I know is she's awake or not awake. Yeah, I don't know. Attempts to read the charts. Just taking a look at those charts, see if I can understand anything from this.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll then DM her being like, I apologize. It's been like a minute.
No, you're fine. I'm just hanging out.
Because she's not in city, but I can still. Okay, I see her name. Oh wow, I did that. I'm gonna ignore the fact that I just saw her date of birth. Surprised the nurses and all that didn't say anything. I guess I walked by them. Then again, Nancy's never really cared, has she? And Locale, we all know Locale. She's... well... kind of lazy.
I'm not too familiar with most of the. I've only been here about a month, you know.
I somewhat like I see a heartbeat.
Well, that's good.
Are these charts? Wow, it's... I just had to be super quick about reading this, because, I don't know how things have changed at this hospital, so, and apparently Teletubbies is playing on TV for some reason. Of all things.
That's weird. Yeah, are you currently employed at the hospital?
No.
Oh yeah, you're probably breaking a couple federal laws by reading her charts.
I don't think she would mind, but you know what? The officers didn't want to tell me anything, and I am a concerned friend.
Hey, you know, I'm not a cop, so it's okay.
This is when I put in like a local 911 being like, we have a guy like working in a hospital, but I can't. Can be honest, I might. I think my brain is too foggy to even be able to read this. You know what? I might come back later. But I don't know. I'm gonna check the hallway just to be sure.
Okay.
Like I said, that's why I said I'm probably not supposed to do this. I don't typically do things like this, but you know, law enforcement clearly doesn't want to tell me anything, which I mean is completely. I understand that, but you know, I'm allowed to be concerned, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is against the law, but yeah, I understand.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a look at those again.
Okay.
Stab wound. Okay, she got stabbed. Liver's not looking too hot. Broken leg. Multiple bruises. All this tells me is that, yeah, she was definitely assaulted in some way. At least that's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah. I hope she wakes up soon. That sounds awful.
Places with charts back down. I'm just gonna place these back down and come back later, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. I'll come back later. I'll see. I guess they were
Okay.
on their break or something. Because the reception just got back to their desk. I'll be on my way back.
Okay, sounds good.
Talk to you in a bit. Unless something happens, which hopefully nothing does.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Alright,
Talk to you later.
see ya. Bye-bye.
Joey did a somewhat illegal thing. Okay. If you want to... Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if Sanders can get on. Log in. I can... Preferably. Yeah, technically, yes, that was very much illegal. Because I just looked at someone's, I did technically look at someone's, medical files. You are not supposed to do that. That is 100% illegal. Especially if you are not.
Yeah, baby. House number 7, and that's just in Rockford Hills.
Thing is, technically, here's the thing. So, as far as I've been, she was attacked at Pearls by lifers. I've asked law enforcement if they knew anything, and they have informed me that would not be able to tell me.
I look out my limo's window and don't even recognize the cab anymore.
I am not an...
I wish I could say I have to hang up, but push the end button.
If they knew anything, and they have informed me that they would not be able to tell me, because I'm not emergency contact. So this will be all that matters is that this is going to be interesting. It's been a while since I've done something like this, where it's like, Okay, so I don't have to worry about Sanders because I see he knows. I see he knows. Okay. So she said she would be here after storm for like around an hour if there's someone. So it's this thing of okay. But yeah, this'll be we'll see. We'll try to be there for like a little after the storm. Usually, I don't stream after the storm, but since there's a possibility of me finding out stuff, it's like, okay. Eyes for me. Ah. Ah. Joey probably should not have done that. But I decided to take a risk and be like, what if? Maybe Joey does have a gray area depending on the situation. You know? I don't know. Huh.
Hello.
I probably shouldn't go put down money. Has anyone come in?
Nope.
Okay. Thought I'd ask. I'm not even gonna ask because I feel like there's no point asking anymore when it comes to this. I'll just check myself. Even though literally, if you see what I'm doing, you'd be like, the answer's no if you're doing what I think you're doing.
Yeah. I don't,
Yeah.
you know.
One day. And honestly, you know what the problem is with this now? Is it's becoming... See, I don't know how else to word this other than you guys, see, non-management staff is the way I'm going to put it. Non-management, it doesn't really affect you guys that much. With the whole, like, the drink's not, you know, coming in.
Yeah.
Sure, you see it, but, like, it's easy for you to just, at least from what I've noticed, you've been okay with dealing with having to just be like, well, fortunately we don't have these things, but, well, we have these things as options. Management side of things, it's, you know how I said earlier, kind of how, like, I kind of said under my breath how it's like, well, this whole May thing, it's just one more thing to add to a list of other great things that have happened this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's part of it. These drinks has become another topic that's been brought up with management.
Oh, okay. Like,
Let's just say
by
we're
the
not
Federal Business Bureau?
we're the thing is, the amount of times we've contacted the BBB to get our stuff pushed has been multiple times to the point where we could consider it negging, but thus far it It has been all for naught, I think is the saying. So, we're now in this situation of, well, the whole point of all the new drinks is that we'd have a more equal amount of alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. But no, because, you know, we're not getting those. The only non-alcoholic drink options we have are soda and water.
Yeah.
And that's becoming a problem for emergency services because they're not allowed to drink on the job, so. And May was having issues with that because she's kind of like me in the sense of, like, it's frustrating as hell. But I'm kind of like, well, the unfortunate part is there's literally nothing we can do about it because, well, this is one of those situations where sure, we could re-add all our old drinks while we wait, but because we've already advertised all our new drinks, it kind of will look like we're just giving up, essentially. Which I feel like is exactly what the BBB is trying to get us to do. And if you know me well enough, you should know by now, I am not one that easily gives up on things.
I could see that, yeah.
So you can imagine how the conversations, to put it nicely, have been. The restraint I have right now, the amount of restraint I have to prevent myself from saying things that I should not say, is incredibly insane right now. Put it this way, it got to the point. You know what? You can say your thing. I can say my thing after you say your thoughts. Because you probably have some thoughts.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's been a really long time. I don't really understand what would cause such a delay on these recipes.
All we got told, so when we originally pushed the new menu, here's the thing. We were, and this is the thing that people have to understand. We don't really tell this to you guys because it's like, well, if we tell you this, then it's going to give you this thought of, like we don't want you to have to get into this thought of, you know, down with BBB or BBB screwing us up. Like, we don't want you to get into this negative mindset that it's just never gonna happen. We'd rather keep that mindset right now to management, unfortunately. Sad as that sounds. But the thing is, right, so originally, when we released the new menu, we already had plans to get the drinks, and we waited until we had a confirmation, essentially, on when it would be like a timeline, essentially. So when we first updated our menu, the timeline we had was within the week. So that's why we changed it. Not because we were really rushing it at the time, because at the time we were told it would be we'd be getting the recipes that week. And so far, it's been, I think it's actually been a month at this point. But you know, it's been longer than that at this point. So it's kind of this situation of, well, we either keep applying band-aid solutions, which is what Sanders did with that cocktail menu. Not gonna lie. I won't deny, I denied it being put up. But let's just say the original idea was that we were gonna add, like, soon TM or something, I think is what the kids say. Soon TM to all our, like, our drinks, essentially, on the menu. Problem is, as the person that makes the menu, I can't just add soon TM. because it would not fit on the menu.
Yeah.
And I can't just resize the menu. If I make it bigger, let's just say you're gonna feel like, instead of the menu being, you know, an arm's length away, it's gonna feel like someone's like, put the menu right up in your face like that.
Oh.
And if I make it smaller, then, well, if I just make the text smaller, then you're not going to be able to read any of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I decrease the size of one thing, then I have to decrease the size of all the things. So he brought up the... I basically said no to adding that. He then came out with this cocktail menu, which, as you can tell, it was not made by me. Because of the two very different designs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of had a fight disagreement about that. I still disagree with having the menu. Because I just don't feel like there's a point in it. It still feels like we're essentially giving up. That's my non-give up attitude. But, we had some talks, essentially. The issue was, the issue with our menu right now is the fact that, I'm gonna ask you, because at least I've noticed, I've at least noticed that personally, I've never sold it, but how often do you sell the wine? Have you ever sold the wine at any point?
Just one time.
In all your time of working here, only one time?
Only once.
Yeah, you know how many times I've sold wine? In all my time of working here, I've worked considerably longer than you.
How long? Or how many?
None. I've never sold the wine to someone.
Wow.
Yes. But the problem is, we have a deal with the vineyard. So it's not like we can just get it off the menu. But with it being on our menu, because they have 4 different drinks, we either sell all 4 of their drinks, which is a guaranteed 4 alcoholic beverages. You see the issue?
Yeah.
Because we have a deal with them, we're basically always guaranteed at least 4 drinks. 4 alcoholic drinks.
Yeah. I mean,
But they never sell. And we've
Yeah.
also tried contacting them. And they never respond.
I think you could probably just like remove those
We
and
can.
just put on the menu like ask about our wine selection or something.
We see. Actually, now I think about that. But that doesn't fix the bigger issue, you know. Like that's the main issue with what's going on with our current drinks right now. It's like we can apply all these. I'm just gonna say it the way I said it in the management chain, because I mean it's I think it's become pretty obvious that we're all kind of feeling these thoughts, but like we can keep applying these like little tiny band-aid solutions, but in the end, you know, they're just band-aid solutions. It's not
Yeah.
gonna solve the overall problem, like the bigger problem. So right now what management's in is this situation of we can keep waiting for the drinks in the hopes that eventually we get them, but that also means we're gonna keep having to come up with band-aid solutions and have to constantly tell people, oh yeah, we don't have those. Or we switch the things, and then BBB has a bit of a reason to be like, oh well, I mean, what's the point? Like, they're not advertising the drinks anymore, so like why do I have to worry about giving them the drinks any faster? You see the issue? It's kind of like this weird loop of no matter what we do, it doesn't say it doesn't solve bigger issue. There's a reason
Yeah.
we've requested these drinks, and it's so then we have a more balanced amount of alcoholic drinks and non-alcoholic, because I'm gonna be honest, for as long as I've been working here, we've always had more alcoholic beverages than non-alcoholic drinks. We're gonna ignore what I just heard. And well, we honestly need to fix that, because it doesn't seem right. And I'm gonna be, you should know by now, I don't really drink, so.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean,
Yeah.
emergency services come in here often, so if they don't have options, why would they come here when they can go to somewhere else that has plenty more non-alcoholic options?
Yeah, I think.
It's the unfortunate truth.
Yeah, I think we definitely need those drinks. I don't know. I don't know why we have the wine. Like, I understand.
Because we
have a deal
gotta
with-
deal with them. At the start, we kind of were selling it, but now we don't really sell it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, probably.
You wanna know what my
Might
big
wanna
thought
rework.
was by the end of this? By the end of this was, and it pretty much left the rest of management speechless. And I still believe it to this day. Like,
What's
I do not regret saying it. What I said, and I quote, is, "The last thing I will say is it may seem like this is our fault and that we can fix it, but in the end, there are middle people to deal with, and all our solutions are just going to be band-aid solutions to a much bigger problem." And then I left it at that, and nobody said anything else since.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
one of those things where it's like, it's the hard truth that we all know, but nobody wants to say it.
Yeah. It would be great if, you know, we could just get the recipes and that would be the end of it. But like, it's
The recipes get done by the BBB.
yeah, we're just kind of at their whim.
You said it, not me.
Yeah.
That's why literally all we can tell people is we're doing what we can, which is basically just tell them, but that's all we can do. Is just tell them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's up to them to actually do that. I might be around after Storm for a little bit, but I might not be here.
Okay.
I might go back to the hospital to see if she if she's more awake, if she's feeling more awake, I guess. If you get my
Yeah.
drift.
Yeah. I think I might have to head offshore for a little bit, but I might be back later.
Well, we will see.
Yeah. I don't need to like lock up or anything, right? Since
Yes.
the
I mean, well, if you're gonna be one of those weirdos that sleep in the workplace, then no. But if you don't sleep here, then yes, please.
okay.
Yes, I feel like I've just called you out, unfortunately.
No, I don't normally sleep here, but I mean, I don't know if I have enough time to get home. now.
Don't start. I promise you, it becomes a habit. It's not a good habit to be in.
Yeah.
I actually... Okay, we're gonna... Oh, Lord. So we might stream a little longer than normal, but that is pretty much... We're only gonna stream like about an hour-ish, up to an hour-ish longer. And that is only because I was informed by her, I was informed by them that they might, they're gonna try to get in after storm, like, after storm for about an hour, so if possible, we're gonna go back to the hospital. We're gonna see if we can get some roleplay from that. Depending on if it actually happens. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I mean... The thing is, right, we won't be able to mention anything about the fact that we read the file. We can't mention anything about it. Because, yes, like I said, looking at medical file of someone else, if you are not on their emergency contact list, is illegal. So technically, Joey broke a law. Technically. So we shall see how this goes. I genuinely have no clue. Okay, so we're not technically done. We're not technically done, okay? I will be back. I'm gonna just quickly make something to drink. No. Not bad things, because I don't do that. We also vented to, what's his face? There's probably a lot of stuff I just said to like Marcus that I probably shouldn't have. But right now Joey's in this state of just absolute frustration, essentially. That's funny. They're like, hope so, but you don't get much out of me. I'm like, oh. That's alright. But, yeah. He's in this state of we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go make something and I'll be back. Like I said, only for like maybe up to I said up to an hour. Hopefully someone from Saha's around, because I really don't want to just be talking to a corpse. I've done that before. It gets boring very quickly.
And it hurts, it's like you've been cursed by the world at its worst. I'm sorry, I know you can't see it, but maybe all these things happen to you for a reason. So stay strong and push through it. Your willpower is everything you got, don't lose it. And one day things will get better. You just gotta get through the stormy weather. What about things happen to the best of us? It seems like they should be blessed, they just might be. Angels here as guests, teaching us to be our best. When everything breaks at the seams, and you feel like you're losing belief, well, damn it, you just gotta stay strong. When it all falls apart and goes wrong, when you feel let down and so lost, and it feels like you can't hold on, well, damn it, you just gotta stay strong. Cause sometimes things go wrong, and one day everything's gone, but you can make it out and move on.
Okay, let's do that. The music has just ended up being like, yeah, screw you. I'm like, no. So 5M's doing this thing that it sometimes likes to do, where it's just like, yeah, you're not, you can't, you're not allowed. Which all I can say, all I can do, I should say, is hope. Where is it? Where's the connect command? Control C. All I can do is hope. There you go. It should load. Should. I don't know why the music stopped, though. Even she's just like, I mean, I never... They. Even they. Huh. Okay, even they were saying, how it's just like, yeah, they also hope that someone's around. We are basically just saying how it's just like, hopefully someone's from Sawhawk's around so then the investigation can actually go somewhere. Because it's like... It's like, bro. That's what someone asks when I go to the hospital. It's like, wait, how did you know she was here? I work at the Pearls. I'm one of her managers. You know, that's literally what it's going to be. Like, that's what the reason I'm gonna give it. It's like, I was informed she was attacked. So I went to the hospital. It's a pretty simple puzzle piece, you know? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, this is the wonderful thing about drinks. They expire quick. I'm doing this thing where I just keep on boop, 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 boop. Oh, there's band-aids. Into whipping. But yeah. Ah. Close the door. At least close the door. Left. Woo! I said, whoo! Okay, give me a second. Just gotta do something real quick. Whoopsies. Actually, I just realized, wait a minute, I can just do this. I can just go while I do this. Because I'm like, wait a minute. That was me actually hitting it, though. I really hope it brings me to the right place. It should.
Taking shots to the heat. Now I can feel it in my teeth. I feel the
It's a bit wonky.
out my veins like I bleed. That bass would be for
I believe this is where we're going. I never know where to park at the hospital. That's the other thing. Like, where do you park? Oh wait, never mind. I know where to park. No, don't be dumb. Anyone around? Let's see. Anyone around? Hello? Hello? I've been in this hospital, so I actually know where things are. The awkward thing is, like, I have to, like, like, if Saha's not here, how do I roleplay getting up to her room? Like, you know, that's the other thing. If they're not here, I'm not on emergency contact, as far as I'm aware. They're the only ones that know. I doubt I'm on the emergency contact. No, I'm gonna go see her. Wait a minute. I just realized. This elevator should... No, that's basement parking. Hello. I'm just here to see May. I'm gonna go see her. This is the middle one. Like, that's the problem. It's like, if there's no Saha here, how do I roleplay seeing her? Like, I literally have to be like, okay, well. All I can do is really cross fingers and hope. Apparently there's no Songha around. Yeah, I'm on. I don't think Joey would be on. I'm her. I work with her. I'd also consider her a friend. Am I on her emergency contacts? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Oh god, I forgot to grab drinks. Wait, no, wait. Ten. 10. 10. Okay. And you know what the thing is? I've been in her situation before. It's just like, time to get, I'm injured. Let's see. We're gonna grab 2 of these. It's gonna be so awkward. It's awkward because, like, I won't see her. Oh no. Do you really want Teletubbies on?
If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief. Yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just
May.
I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession. It's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's
me.
impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive. So I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror.
Oh, MCD put this on. But why Teletubbies? I mean, I guess she's childish at times, but I mean... Teletubbies. Can you tell me what happened to her? Joey kind of already knowing. How do I give a look of, like... It's this just weird thing of... Are you allowed to tell me? I mean, I doubt you're allowed to tell me. I don't even know if I'm on her emergency contacts. Plus, I gave her time to, you know... this. I was literally talking with her the other day. We love this kind of roleplay. Ah. Yeah. How do I wait? Let me see. Let's see what else is on. Where's the remote? Oh wait, I forgot. Multiple stab wounds and other injuries inside Pearls.
So best friends got each other's back. We used to cruise around with a bass to the max.
Oh. Huh. And, well, it's not like I could be added to her, you know. Not like I could be added to her list, you know, because that goes both ways. I forgot what the button for hiding that was, because right now I can't see it, because I've accidentally disabled it. And, I kinda need to see it. So she's getting this awkward, where is it? Oh no. I messed up. And I don't remember what the button was. Huh. I'm gonna see if I can find the... Their hand is slightly moving, attempting to push down the buttons but failing. Wait, is May conscious or is she not conscious? Like, I used to work at the hospital, so I mean, if you really wanted, you could tell me, but, like... Used to. But I understand if you can't tell me. I'm trying to find... Oh, that there, okay. You know what? Let's see. Here, got the remote. Let's see. What would May want to listen to? She likes raccoons. Glances to the TV and looks annoyed at the Teletubbies. Eyes are slightly open, looking very grouchy. May. Oh. Let's try to change this. How do I scene again? I always forget. I have to. 114188. 1148. 1141. 1141. 1141. Is that right? Just trying. Okay, I am trying my best to change this channel, okay? She's just emotionless. I think, okay. Give me a second. Even though all you want to do is look at me. What television? Raccoon documentary. Playing. Hello? Raccoon documentary. Oh, this looks right. Oh. If you can't talk, don't talk. I understand if you can't talk. Let's see. May change it. Oh, look at something on raccoons. There we go. Are you able to write? I mean, you know, like... Are you good with yes or no questions? You can just nod. Yes and no. I don't mind having to communicate with... yes and no nods. You know the hard part is, like, I can't imagine having to roleplay being like... Okay. That's alright with me. I mean... As long as you're okay with that. Yeah, honestly... I heard you got attacked. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything. Because plane rides suck, not gonna lie. And by the time I got my flight in, I don't think it would have really mattered. Do you understand that? Okay. To my knowledge, Sanders heard about it. I asked law enforcement if they knew anything. They didn't tell me anything. Because they can't. Which I understand. As frustrating as that is, not gonna lie. Kind of frustrated me. But I did, I then pretty much took it into my own hands, came here, see if you were here. Well, now that's how we're here. And well, I'm gonna be honest, man. Don't laugh too hard about this one, because I mean, it might actually hurt. You're looking kind of fucked up right now. But I think you can power through this. We got the look. Thank you for not laughing. Because I know for a fact it would hurt. I've done it with plenty of patients, you know this. If you want, I can try to see if I can get Marcus here, because I believe he's around, but I don't know. Or would you rather have as little people see you in this state as possible? Because I would completely understand if you nod yes. I would never want to be seen in this position. To my understanding, the look you're giving me is an I don't know who that is. You remember who Sanders is, though, right? I'm just making sure. I technically should not be treating you like a patient. Yes, so dark about that. I don't get paid to do that anymore, but I'm concerned, and it's the only way I know how to deal with this personally. Okay, you do. Okay. Oh, well, that just means you probably just haven't met Marcus. I'm sure you have, but to be fair, he's not around when you're normally around, and vice versa. Let's just say Marcus is someone else that works at Pearls. I think he's probably he's one of our more active workers, if that makes sense. But I guess he's not technically in a friend state with you. He's more of just a co-worker in that case, if you don't really know him that well. Right. I can't really say I completely understand the pain in which you're in. But I understand, as a former doctor, that you're in a pretty shit situation right now, and you're probably you're in a lot of pain. There's nothing neither me nor you can really do about this. Oh god, this is so weird. I have to be the emotional Joey. Weird. I can just tell by the way you're looking that this is less about the fact that you were hurt and more about you're kind of defeated, if anything, which I understand.
My gun.
What about your gun?
I had it on me. I could have just... Oh, I knew it was him. Maybe I would have had a chance to escape.
Careful with talking, just saying. But no, that's...
I can talk.
Okay, do you need water or something?
Oh no.
No, you said?
Very sharp.
You want me to...
Pain.
Do you want me to go get you some water?
No. I don't think I can eat anything that this pain is really
No,
nauseous.
No, that's fair. That's why I said water. Usually doctors are perfectly fine with water, depending on what it is.
I don't
Hey,
even
I'm gonna have to do this because I don't actually know. I could always see this. Sometimes I feel like, you know, I'm like oblivious to the things around me. Not gonna lie.
What?
Has the doctor been in here the entire time, and I've just been completely ignoring them? Or did they leave like a while ago? Am I just that oblivious?
No. I think they fucked off somewhere else.
No, that's fine. I won't lie, I may have done an oopsie just to figure out what happened to you prior. But I doubt you would mind.
I tell you what happened.
Well, let's just say I came here earlier, prior to the big old tidal wave that likes to come in every so often. And I may have looked at your chart to see what happened.
Damn it, Joey.
Well, how else was I supposed to know what happened? Doctors didn't feel like telling me anything.
I can tell you.
At least I was honest.
I am honest. I was just working, and a guy walks in, asks if I could give him some food worth of $600. So
Okay.
I could calculate. I'm like, okay, what about 10 of the? I don't remember 10 of fucking beef
10
thing.
of 10 of something. Okay. Yeah.
And which was like 450. I'm like, hey, it's 10 for 450, okay? He said yes. I went ahead and made it. He then he put the cash in the counter like 618, I believe. I don't know. I'm like, hey,
Kind of weird, but okay. He asked for something for 500, gave you
I
600.
put the food in there too, and I'm like, hey, are you sure you want to give me all of your cash? And he was like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
However, the mood quickly changed when he mentioned my name.
Wait, I'm gonna pause this. This is OBS.
And I mean, my name was everywhere. People know me, but
Yeah, I won't deny that.
then, asked what's up, and
You do have a bit of a reputation, but hey, that's what happens when you're vocal.
I have a shit reputation, I know.
I never said that directly.
Huh?
I never said that you have a shit reputation. I just said you have a reputation.
I say
You're
shit.
known by people.
I say shit because it ends me up here every fucking month, except for January somehow. But
So, that's a good thing. That's nothing to complain about, though. It's good when you're not in the hospital.
yes, why I was stalling, and I don't exactly. I was confused. I didn't know what he was talking about. Well, he didn't mention the prison.
Yeah, that's the one unfortunate part about working in a prison. Won't lie, I'm still glad to this day that I don't work there anymore.
The day before that happened, I got held hostage, and I got
At
forced.
the prison?
Yes, and I got
Okay.
forced to unlock the gates.
Okay.
And according to them, I was stalling, and I was trying to stall as much time because I did not want to unlock the gate.
I mean, of course you were stalling. I mean, why would you willingly do that?
Well,
Like, why would you willingly let prisoners out?
mhm. I then asked, wait, are you something like Chapo? And 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 he asked again, like, why were you stalling? And I'm like, dude, just like I said, just leave me alone. You got what you want. You got your freedom. Just leave me alone. I then saw him pull a pocket knife out of his pocket. I tried to flee towards the main entrance. I'm while pulling out my gun, but he caught up with me and stabbed me multiple times. And
I did kind of see that on your chart.
I tried to cover my wounds, but he then started kicking and punching me repeatedly, and
Out of curiosity, was this inmate a I can actually ask this because I actually understand the colors. What color were they? Like what kind of inmate were they? Were they high risk or were they like just oranges?
lifers, escaped lifers.
Okay, I'll just assume red then.
It was one of the people that held me hostage the other day and forced me to unlock the gates.
Have you talked with law enforcement since this happened? I'm going to assume no, but I'll ask anyway.
You're probably the first person who heard this. So I'm asking you, it's very important not to tell anybody. I don't even know if anyone is allowed to know that I'm here.
Well, I was told by... I was literally told by Sanders that you got attacked.
And you
should know by now I am smart enough to put the puzzle pieces together as to the possible locations you could be. You've said enough to me at this point that I kind of can put the puzzle pieces together fairly quickly. That's the only reason I kind of suspected you to be here.
I mean, you got a point.
I'm smarter than people seem to think.
I'm not saying that.
But, to my... Oh, wait, so that means I probably shouldn't have said anything to, Marcus.
Looks like my wallet and my gun are gone.
I will say, I doubt Marcus would say anything. Because I've literally talked to him about management stuff that happens, especially the most recent thing. But we're not going to worry about that. I don't want to stress you out and raise your heart rate for unneeded reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just say he's never really said anything to anybody else, so I doubt he's going to tell anybody else about this.
And not really up for talking much anyway.
Oh, I can tell.
I'm in so much pain, man. Fucking unreal.
I thought you'd prefer this show? I think it's a show. I don't know if it's a show or a movie. All I saw was it had raccoons in it, and I just assumed you'd enjoy that more than... well...
I can kind of see it.
Teletubbies.
But it's hard for me to focus because the whole room is
It's fine.
basically spinning for me.
You can probably still hear the raccoons. It's not like they're quiet.
Yeah.
I can actually say that from experience now.
They're very noisy. I'm sorry about Ziggy.
Very, very noisy. Not... by no means
Sorry,
are
man.
they ambient noise.
I can ask if he can stay in the room with me. But I'd probably say no to a fucking raccoon in here.
Where's the raccoon?
What?
There's a raccoon in here somewhere?
Not in here, no.
Oh.
He's at home, but
Oh.
nobody's taking care of him right now.
I will say it is a raccoon. I mean, I feel like he'll figure things out. Then again, you have raised him, so he might not be as smart in the wild.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna back away so I don't accidentally get any crumbs on you or anything. But, yeah, I mean, I could, but I mean, I'd have to park my car. I don't mind staying in here. I don't even know if I'm technically allowed to be here in the first place.
I don't know. I just wish they could at least give me some fucking painkillers. God damn.
Yeah, you know me, I wish I could give you something, but that would literally go completely against my morals.
I know.
If I never worked as you know, a healthcare person, I probably would have offered some kind of something, but I did, so I have morals, unfortunately. But it's a good thing, I guess. In a way. To a fault. So, are you sure you don't want me to grab you, like, a drink from the, like some water?
I don't know.
You don't know if you want a drink, or you don't know if you can have a drink. Because, I mean, it is just water. There's probably something in the charts that mentions something about whether or not you can eat. But I don't... You want me to actually, you know, look at that. Again. Because, I mean, I technically shouldn't have looked at it in the first place, and I mean... Not gonna lie, when I did it, I was on the phone with Marcus.
Yep.
Anyway, he told me, it's like, you do realize looking at someone's personal files, you know, against the law. I'm like... I'm gonna be honest. When I first asked about what happened, I literally called the cops to ask if they knew anything, and all they told me was not to use not to use 911, and I should have used 311 to ask, and that they can't tell me anything. And well, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got super frustrated about that. So with everything that's been going on, I was like, well, guess I'll figure out a way to find out myself.
I don't really care, man. Trust me.
Are you saying I can check to see if there's a note about it?
Note about what exactly?
I don't know if whether or not you're even allowed to have a drink or anything.
I'm not interested in any drinks right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes that decision a little easier. So if you want me to stay here, I might nod off in a bit, in the chair, not gonna lie. Which is probably a good thing if you were to do that as well, but,
I think I'll be able to sleep, which...
You're unable to sleep?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to think. I don't really have anything that can help. Wait, can I park my car somewhere? Oh, I just realized. If I were to park my car somewhere, I'd have to... There's no nearby parking spaces.
It honestly feels like my body got fucking cut in half or some shit.
Wait, it feels like what?
Feels like my body got cut in half or some shit. Like just constant
Oh.
sharp fucking pain.
I mean, that makes sense, unfortunately. Put it this way, if I were to stay here, you'd probably be waiting a couple minutes because I have to walk all the way from... I'll have to walk all the way from Boulevard Del Perro. Because that's the closest parking area. And I don't mind the walk. I mean, you should know by now, I've been to the gym, so... It's nothing. Would you be okay with me stepping out to quickly go get my car parked and all that? Okay. Please don't die while I'm gone.
I'll try.
Well, trying's better than not trying. Thought you were gonna make... For some reason, I've had a feeling you were gonna make some kind of joke. Like, I can't promise that.
Yeah, I actually can't promise.
That is true, you can't. And if you did, I would have probably said something. Okay, I'll be back. So the remote
I'll try
should be
not to
right
die in
next
the
to you,
meantime.
if you want to change it. I'll be back. Okay. So... Here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna... I guess we're sleeping at the hospital! Technically, we're not supposed to be here! Well, that's fine. Yeah, literally... I did tell her, like, an hour, so I literally will have to run from here all the way here. That's literally the closest. Unless I park here, which I guess I have to run. I'd rather run here than freaking here. Oh my god, which... Oh yeah, already went down. Lamau. Okay. Oh no, why? Wait. Wait. Open, 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 open. I have to remember where it is. Okay, my car's still there. So, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna grab our car, park it somewhere. Holy hell. I'll be back. Oh, that was that was very illegal what I just did there. Okay. This is gonna be a long run. I hope you know this. I hope you guys know this. Because legitimately, I have to run. Okay. Run. From... let's see. I was gonna say, I wonder if I have anything at the house that I could, like, give, but then I'm like, if I place a placeable, the problem is it won't matter. You know, we're gonna quickly pick something up from the house. We're gonna see if we can find something at the house that we can give to her as, like, a little, like, here's the, like, the cuddle, I guess. Even though... Nah, this is interesting. This is an interesting situation for Joey, because Joey's never been in a situation where he's had to worry about someone. But they're friends! That's the thing, they're friends, but I gotta be honest, 90% of his friends have never really been in a situation where they've been to the hospital to this extent. I technically lied. Technically I lied. I mean, I did say I'd be right back. Okay, we're gonna see. You know, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Alright. Okay, wait. 1, 2. Okay, there you went. I go. I just realized because they added all those like lights. So I'm not gonna say anything else at all about this whole thing, even though it's on stream. So I mean, if someone somehow finds out through mediting, then literally that would be a case of that's literally not my fault. Ready? Freaking rain. It's raining, it's pouring. Raining and it's pouring. Run! Run! We will get there. Yeah. It's such a long run. It's not the worst run he's done, though, because remember, he used to have to freaking bike all the way to the prison, so I mean, this is nothing in comparison. This is legitimately nothing in comparison. Woo-doo-doo-doo. Such a run. But yeah, I said I give like an hour-ish. It's been about an hour-ish. But first we're gonna, well, first we're obviously gonna have to... I didn't expect her to be like, if you want, you can like start here. Like, oh. Okay. I was very much not expecting her to say that. I mean, that's something, right? That was a good run. I should have brought my raincoat.
No.
I mean, it was in my trunk, but oh, I got something for you if you want it.
What's that?
Oh, I mean, I don't. It's a red panda, and no, you can't necessarily keep it. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. There you go. Something I guess to cuddle with. You probably already have one anyway, so
I used to. It got stolen away from me.
Oh. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it usually just sits in my house, so.
I don't care. I love it. Thank you.
Well, you said no to water, and I was just like, well, I feel like I should get something, so not gonna lie, it took a little bit extra time to get that, because I had to go to, I decided to go to the house and pick that up.
Don't apologize.
Their skin appears pale, mouth with bruises. Well, I'm glad you appreciate it. I can't help it. I apologize for a lot. But, yeah. Not gonna lie, when I went to my house, I didn't even know if there was going to be anything. I had no idea.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I don't know.
You have no reason to apologize.
I do.
How? How do you have a reason to apologize? I have more reason to
Getting
apologize
myself in
than
this
you.
mess.
Yeah, but you couldn't have stopped yourself from getting into this mess. Well, the decision you made was to... All you were doing was your job. That's literally all you were doing. I'll be honest, I'm very forgiving of criminals in most cases, but in this case, this was very much a case of... It just makes zero sense. Then again, lifers usually have zero logic to them at all when they do things. They just kind of do things because they can.
That's true.
It's easier to forgive the criminals that are just not lifers.
Yet, I am not the case.
No, that's... Yes, but the thing is, you had really just two choices in that situation. Either you unlocked that gate and survive. We all know. Lifers are not like most criminals. Most criminals will say, I'm going to do X thing, and then sometimes they won't actually do it. A lifer, if they say they're going to... If you don't do X thing, I'm going to do X thing to you. They usually mean it. 99% of the time they mean they're going to do it. So you've learned to just, unfortunately, have to accept it. It's one of the unfortunate things about working at the prison. There's literally nothing you could have done. Because if you
Staring
didn't
at the
unlock the
sewage.
gate... What?
I'm saying some very shit.
But no, all we can do is hope that the doctors can... I mean, I see they've put a splint on your leg, which... That's good. I guess it just means well, it was more of a fracture than an actual break. By the way, someone I think left a card for you. Someone left like a card or something for you at the front, like on that
Yeah.
table. Ugh. Here. There's Not gonna lie, I didn't really open it. I don't know if it's an open card or what it is. Y'all want me to read it? Or you can read it yourself?
I can't read it. Everything is spinning for me right now.
Okay. We're gonna pretend this is a such ebook, maybe. It says, "Get well soon, May. Kane and Brooke."
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I should check on them.
I don't know who they are. She's totally lying in your bed.
I don't mean to.
I have a very active imagination sometimes. I'll just put this back to him. But yeah, that's all it said. I don't know who they are. There we go. We'll even make it look all fancy. Just hope. Oh, God. Just one thing about getting these things to stay still. Sometimes they just keep falling over. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Honestly, I think it's best for you just to not be on your phone. Just say. Just a suggestion. I'm just gonna take your phone. He takes her phone. Just gonna take that. I'm just gonna put it right here. May's phone is here. I can also just say... We're gonna also decrease this to about 3. There we go, we're just gonna place that there. If you absolutely need it right next to your left. But I'd probably stay away from your phone for now. There's nothing interesting going on anyway. Let's see if I find anything interesting. Mirror Park's open. The tavern's open. Some guy took a picture of his tow truck. Why do you need your phone so bad?
Distraction.
That's what the TV's for. Plus, you're just gonna drop the phone on your face again.
People
What's that?
need to
Come on.
know I'm
Need-
not dead or I'm ghosting them.
I mean, that's understandable.
So, I want to order a shit ton of painkillers. Just lost time.
Oh, you got given a ton of painkillers,
No,
or you
I
weren't?
want to.
Oh, well, I could ask the doctor to come in here and give you some painkillers. Just know it's gonna make you sleepy.
I guess I'll pass.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
I don't trust them.
You don't trust who? The doctors?
Yes,
Why? If it's because of the things that happened in the past, remember, I'm right here, so I could literally just tell them off.
I don't know if they're still out for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the situation at the prison. They originally planned on kidnapping me, taking me with them.
God, I can't stay around
I'm
this long.
terrified.
Okay, I'm gonna DM her and be like, by the way, I have to get going soon.
Also, after Gal's betrayal, I don't really trust anybody anymore. Gal was my friend, someone who I used to look up to.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunately how the world is.
If I can't trust her,
Who can you trust
then,
is what
then who
you're...
can I trust?
Yeah, I had a feeling that's where you were going with that one. See, that's why I personally, I live by the policy. It's better to try to gain trust over time instead of immediately starting off trusting people. Might sound like
I
an
knew
issue,
Gal.
but
I knew her for years. Many years.
oh.
It's fine. You didn't know.
No, I didn't. If you knew how many friends I've had, and then they've gone off and done other things, you'd probably see reason as to why I see the world the way I see it. Let's just say if I go through people like a druggie goes through drugs, I guess. Just I don't know how else to word it. But yeah, like, I've had a lot of people in my life, and a lot of those people I don't see often anymore. Because they're off doing kind of their own things, but that's the unfortunate reality of being an adult, you know?
I hate it.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably sit down, probably nod off. I swear to God, if I wake up and I hear those alarms going off, beeping, or I hear a steady beep,
Alright, I'll try to die quietly.
I'm glad even in moments like this, you somehow find a way to make jokes of it.
That's who I am.
Everybody finds their way through pain somehow, right?
I'm trying. That's all I can do right now. Although it hurts too much to laugh, I'm still trying.
You're laughing internally. That still counts.
I guess so.
But yeah, I'm gonna nod off. And y- yeah. If they do, if people do come in and you know, trying to give you pain meds, just know they're doing it for the good of your health.
We'll
As
see.
much it may not seem like it. It's because you heal fat. Well, I feel kind of scripted saying this because, you know, I used to be a doctor, but I've learned it's somewhat actually true. They're there to help, and if you usually when you sleep, or if you're sleeping, you tend to heal faster.
I guess you're right.
And well, it's better to sleep not in a little bit of pain than sleep with a lot of pain.
I don't think I can even get a little bit of shut-eye right now.
That's fair. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna nod off. Like I said. I hope I wake up to you, you know, still being alive. To put it very bluntly.
Can promise.
I know you can't. And I would never expect you to promise that. Hospitals are not are bad for one thing, and that is keep making promises.
Feel like I'm dying, man.
What?
It feels like I'm dying.
I know what you want me to say, but I can't say that because, like I said, you can't make promises in a hospital. I can actually say that because I'm not a medical professional anymore, so I have to be blunt.
Very true.
Well, not that I have to, but you know, people appreciate it a lot more. Oh yeah, I have to slash scene.
You got a point.
Oh no, it's like when a doctor says it, it's one thing, but if it's just not a doctor saying it, it's like a completely different thing for whatever reason.
I get
Like
it.
you're just saying that to make me feel better.
Something tells me you're itching to come back here.
Something? What do you do? What do you mean?
Something tells me you miss your job.
That's a mixed response. I have a mixed emotions about that one.
I understand.
I'd be literally working with nobody I know. I'd literally have to start from the get-go. And, we all know I don't want to go through that again.
I'll see. You'll see. Depending on if I survive the night or not.
All we can do is hope. Some would say all we can do is pray as well, but you should know me by now, I don't do that.
Me neither.
So it's fine. Mutual thoughts.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna nap here.
Yeah, that's right.
Slowly. That's me. Slowly. Falls asleep. Clearly uncomfortable. Clearly uncomfortably. Shoo, shoo. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this development. This is a type of roleplay it's been a while since I've experienced. So it's like but thank you guys for watching. I know we kind of pushed it a little bit. I mean, we went 22 minutes over. I mean, an hour and 22 minutes over. But thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Because now Joey's not apparent. He's not allowed to say anything to anyone. The convenient part is that Sanders knows now just as much as Joey does, I think. If not, Joey knows a little bit more. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious to see how this roleplay goes. Joey, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really do this level of emotional RP. But guys, thank you guys for watching. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I think this is an interesting development. Go down below, click the like and subscribe button. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We shall see. Bye-bye.